What's good everyone? Welcome back to another edition to Soundscape with TK, with your boy. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day out there. It's a lovely Wednesday out here, sun's out shining bright. Hopefully everyone's keeping the hustle going strong as well. You know, this year we got a lock in, no lacking boys, no lacking out here in them streets, or lacking with the bread. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I've been speaking about this for a minute. Mynameisntjmack finally released his EP Blind. I initially said it was an album, but I stand corrected. It is an EP. So there's only like 3 tracks on the album. I think there are a couple of features though. I think, okay, so West Side Boogie is featured on one track. Centoria is featured on the other track. I don't know, I probably stuffed up the name. And then the other feature is Soul Child. But anyway, 3 tracks, 3 features. Let's get it. The first track we're going to be reacting to is Blind. This one's featuring West Side Boogie. No, sorry, I stand mistaken. It's featuring Centoria. Anyway, let's get it. Let's see. Hopefully he's gonna open up 2026 on the good foot, bro. Because I told y'all the project that put me on Mynameisntjmack is Bookmark 2. I told y'all you should check out the reaction on the channel if you guys never heard the album. It is a beautiful album. It's a beautiful project. Not too hard, but the raps on there are clean, they nice. But hey, so with me saying that, it kind of put my expectations up a level for this EP Blind. But anyway, let's get it. I'm actually hyped.
Lately my purpose been missing. Distant, don't describe it. Location was written. Dates on the calendar printed. Cellular data, they driven. Lacking true place of position. Way up.
You see what I was talking about, boys? You see what I was talking about? It's nice. It's nice and chill.
My purpose been missing. Distant, don't describe it. Location was written. Dates on the calendar printed. Cellular data, they driven. Lacking true place of position, way out the way. You claim I'm infatuated with states of inebriation and being unable to reach. Ask if my label pay me my daily, been cake with the fees. I wasn't taking it easy, Haas wasn't making it free. Ask if I hate my surroundings, hate being able to see. Yeah, busy dulling my senses, ducking, dodging the people, drinking, singing corridos. No gluttony is a sin, but the portion control deceitful. And you can't starve me out or rob me of my intellect. Thought music was a journal, fam. I've never been so incorrect. I dealt with blatant disrespect. The industry, they'll do you like they did the next. But who I'm really talking to? What we really talking about? Was they really talking down, or did I need to talk it out? I'm blind to what it's all about. Yeah, I sip it in. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. How many times did I lock that door? 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, wait. How many times did I come back late? Said I was never one to track the mileage. I done lost the key.
Okay, we hear you. You were never one to track the mileage. The collaboration, the chemistry it's so beautiful on the track, bro.
I sip it in. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. How many times did I lock that door? 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, wait. How many times did I come back late? Said I was never one to track the mileage. I done lost the keys to get inside it. I done lost my reason to get high. I need to find another means to fly with. I never did measure none. Deals get it settled so I could probably buy better run. I'm used to the bottom, show left my bottle on level 1. Throttle not leveling out, afraid if I settle son. I told you I would cry for it, lie for it, die for it. Both times, cry for it, sign for it. Try more than those guys. The blind man said I was born with both eyes, but still I ignore mine. Yeah, I'm puffing.
Oh, come on.
Through cuff coming, I'm bluffing through cuffs coming. My buffer was lost, though I just thought it was all nothing. I probably been off something. My knowledge was lost, running. My knowledge was lost, running. My knowledge was lost. I sip it in 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. How many times did I lock that door? 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, wait. How many times did I come back late? Say I was never one to track the mileage. I done lost my keys to get inside it. I done lost my reason to get high. I need to find another means to fly with.
Yes, sir. He was never one to track the mileage. Hey, okay, let's go on to the next track. Okay, the next track we're gonna be reacting to is Easy featuring Soul Chide. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but hey, let's get it. Let's take it easy.
Look, might I add I'm a wreck, yes. Placed on my shoulders, let the world take over. Profit from my pen and paper, my hood label me a savior. I can't hero, burned out my lightsaber. I've been staying sober, but to kill up in my favorite chaser. To these first world problems later, I just want that comfort in. Never want it to be major. I can call for my last favor. Peace, God, it's just me. Is you pleased with melodies placed to me via studio and keys? I may drift, I never leave. I can't statue if I turn my back and grieve. The past of a bastard child in heated days. Know these roads been paved, but what would happen if I stay? I'm spreading out my wings and fled from all these cloudy days and head ahead of me. I headed out, beheaded all these naysayers who doubt. A better route for me is here. I can't cancel out my fears. I pretend that I don't care. We pretend that we don't hear, and I pretend that I don't care, and we pretend that we don't hear.
Okay.
So
it happened for Kendrick at 25. I know in a few months I'll be 26. A couple of tricks trying to somehow I die. How many I witnessed before it get clear? Metal with this, my middle was distant. Sat on the median dealing with me. Coming from me, the voices don't listen, don't really see. I don't really process the day-to-day. Progress dependent on 808s. My options don't bend with the label dates and the licensing. Think shit out before you.
Okay, we hear you loud and clearly, my boy.
me, I headed out, beheaded all these naysayers who doubt. A better route for me is here. I can't cancel out my fears. I pretend that I don't care. We pretend that we don't hear, and I pretend that I don't care, and we pretend that we don't hear.
Yeah.
So
it happened for Kendrick at 25. I know in a few months I'll be 26. A couple of tricks trying to somehow I die. How many I witnessed before it get clear? Metal with this, my middle was distant. Sat on the median dealing with me. Coming from me, the voices don't listen, don't really see. I don't really process the day-to-day. Progress dependent on 808s. My options don't bend with the label dates and the licensing. Think shit out before you type to me. Could I lay this down before we fight these demons? Thought all the lights would be easy. You told me it would be at least. I write all the things I believe in. I can't call it, I won't call it. I know everything not easy. They gon' call me alcoholic. I just know it make this easy. I can't call it, I won't call it. I know everything not easy. They gon' call me alcoholic. I just know it make this easier.
These picture perfect settings on my easel. Don't you don't talk to me easily. And please don't take too long. Take it easy. These picture perfect settings on my easel. Don't you don't talk to me easily. And please don't take too long. Take it easy.
Okay, that was a vibe. That was a nice track. Let's get on to the last one. I told you there's only 3 tracks on this EP. Let's get on to the last one. Okay, so the last track that we're gonna be reacting to regarding Mynameisntjmack's new EP. It is Empty Residential featuring Westside Boogie. And what I peeped off the rip is on this track it's 4 minutes long. The other 2 tracks were like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So yeah, let's get it.
Back her from this rapping, couldn't earn myself some better senses. L up on my letterman, messengers and reverence and existential weathermen can tell me there's some better days ahead. Too essential is too integral attention to the minuscule, make many.
The weatherman can't tell me jack, boy.
Back her from this rapping, couldn't earn myself some better senses. L up on my letterman, messengers and reverence and existential weathermen can tell me there's some better days ahead. Too essential is too integral attention to the minuscule, make many moves feel difficult, can't knock me off my pivotal. Triple up digits, we dashing, skipped all those classes. I had this Xan in my soda, I'm napping. Victim of boredom and passion, stuck like a board on the glass. My arms were too short to just grab it. Custom to overreaction, custom to holding attraction. Worry about people this passing. Spent like a year up in rehab, dropping out wasn't that bad. I still had some years in my bag of school I could probably go back to. Need me a couple of tattoos, cover up personal battles. Didn't know vein cause it's shallow, wish that I wasn't a hassle. With a fifth in the glass and a myth of the past that I sold to my mom, never told to my dad. Kept emotions intact, so I had them for a rainy day. I'll save you a place in my bed. Empty residential space you built in my head. This empty residential space you built in my mind. This empty residential space can't fit all you said. It hardly fit on my
Before
pride.
I wake up in its darkness, know my heart was thorough. With the power of my soul, I could change the world. Gotta make sure it's intention with all the time that I'm giving. Know your credit with me good, my love for you got no limits. But listen, saying no, that's a muscle you gotta strengthen. All the weight that got lifted, I start to work on forgiveness. Let me tend to these tenants, living free in my head. One day I get them evicted. Let me stick to this mission. Born in this position, I struggle with being open. Think my system corrupted, can't regulate my emotions. Let me water my seed, the root of all my
That's a good thing though. If it ain't that open, that's a good thing. Because you can't be trusting everyone. You can't be confiding everyone with your feelings, your secrets. Nah, bro. It's a good thing if you're not like a person that opens up easily. Nah, bro. That's
position. I struggle with being open. Think my system corrupted, can't regulate my emotions. Let me water my seed, the root of all my devotion. Put your burdens on me, just leave them, I'm here to hold them. Keep on going, moving forward, what's ain't there ain't really for you. Don't fall for the allure, it might be error in the aura. The days you wanna crash, I can be your reassurance. Gotta go and find your fortune.
With a fifth in the glass and a myth of the past that I sold to my mom, never told to my dad. Kept emotions intact, so I had them for a rainy day. I'll save you a place in my bed. Empty residential space you built in my head. This empty residential space you built in my mind. This empty residential space can't fit all you said. It hardly fit all my problems. I hear questions hypothetical, ethical, never easy. Versus previous self, there's not messages worth repeating. It's things that you should believe in. If comfort is all you need and can't go knee deep in that water twice a quarter of my life, trying to fit where I wasn't needed or fit where I wasn't wanted. There's people I could have trusted or maybe show some belief in was treason or false encouragement. Promise you I could see it. Maybe if I had done it, you'd be the one doing bleeding. And maybe another season or life we conceive together. It really doesn't sound all that bad. It really doesn't sound all that bad. With a fifth in the glass and a myth of the past that I sold to my mom, never told to my dad. Kept emotions intact, so I had them for a rainy day. I'll save you a place in my bed. Empty residential space you built in my head. This empty residential space you built in my mind. This empty residential space can't fit all you said. It hardly fit all my problems.
Okay. That was definitely the best track out of the three. I just wish the EP was longer. I wish the EP was longer. I wish it was an actual album, because it was hard for me to paint a picture with all those three tracks. You know, how can I put this? to paint a story in my mind with the whole 3 tracks, like what the EP is based on, you know, stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna give it another listen. Definitely, like either tonight or when I'm off and I'm just chilling here at home. Definitely gonna give it another listen. This was just the first time listening, getting the feel of the 3 new tracks that he released today. You know, we had to hop on it. Since I was speaking about it, I had to hop on it, boys. You know, but anyway, if you pulled through to the channel and you maybe listen to Mynameisntjmack, give the video a like. Check out the EP, Blind. It's something that you can grow on. It's something you can definitely grow on. Definitely, if it's your first time on the channel, hit that sub button. At the end of the week, we got Don Toliver dropping an album. We got The Baby dropping an album. Next week's a big one. Next week's a big one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, until next time, peace out, your boy TK.